Hey Pokemon fans, Earl here. So there's a bit of an issue with the next episode. The video that was originally going to be episode 33 ended up getting corrupted to a point where I can't really salvage it and at least make it into a slew of screenshots like I usually do. As a result, I've decided to scrap it entirely and go ahead and make episode 34 become the new episode 33. I suppose this is for the best, considering this episode was basically nothing more than filler, where I spend an hour just flaunting about Route 1 and the Adventuring Woods. Only real thing of note that happened was we caught a Heracross. If you really want to see how the puzzle is solved, I'll leave a link in the description to a video that shows it off much better than I ever could. I guess the only real detriment to this decision is that in the video, I'll make references to what happened in the old one. Oh yeah, and because of this, I need to rework a few things for other episodes, including recording more footage. As a result, there won't be any videos from me next week on the 25th, 27th, and 29th. In the immortal words of Iwata-san, please understand. Now then, who wants to see Radimus get utterly destroyed in a gym battle? Hey Pokemon fans, Earl from Pokemon Awesome here, and we've got more Pokemon Reborn today. Last time we took care of the entire puzzle with Route 1 and the Adventuring Woods, both north and south, and we got ourselves a Heracross for our trouble. One thing I didn't show after the fact is there's a spot where, if you recall, there were some nets that we couldn't have a Heracross destroy around a lake. You can actually fish there for Dewpider and Araquanid, which I ended up catching here. And the Araquanids come at really high level, higher than what our level limit is at the moment. It's got some pretty good stats for what it is. I mean, it's got a bit of special defense, but Araquanid will still be a tank, and that water bubble, that liquidation will hit like a truck. So yeah, just seem to be getting all of the good bug types. I mean, we've got Fortress, we've got Bombi, Heracross, Araquanid, we've got Galvantula here. Technically Drapion, since he evolves from a bug. Anyways, this time we're going to head back to the gym to take on Radimus. But first, we're here at the Nature Center to drop off the tech glasses here so that we can get another department store sticker. I forget what that sticker gives us access to. I think it's more hold items. I'm not 100% sure. One thing I wanted to show off is these binoculars. You can actually interact with them, and this will tell you a waterfall pouring down into the city. An elegant cabin rests above it. We'll be going there in the far future. A small cabin in the woods can be seen. A Pikachu is sitting on top of it. That is the cabin that Mew was at. And this here shows us a small city in the cliffs above, but the streets are entirely empty. I think I know what city that is that it's talking about. We'll be getting there pretty soon, though. So the quickest way to get back to Radimus's gym is to take the Tauros down at the start of the route and have it drop us off at the other end. But before we do, I just wanted to show off something funny that I noticed when I was off screen. To do so, we need to hop on a Tauros. Alright. I'm actually going to turn the animations on again. Now, if we're on a Tauros and we talk to a Miltank, Tauros is staring at the Miltank intensely. Miltank returns the gaze, becoming lost in Tauros' eyes. You feel that you could cut the sexual tension with a knife. Now, let's see what this one has to say. decide it would be best to not leave the two alone, or else you may have no idea where an egg came from. Talk to this one. Miltank blushes and nuzzles against Tauros. It roars quietly as it breathes down the Miltank's neck. You kind of want to dismount now. There's a couple more around here that we can talk to. Caller intensely. Lost the knives. Yeah, this one has the same sexual tension with the knife common. Back up here because I think there was a couple that we missed. Like this one in here. Miltank bleats coyly and bows down to the Tauros. You suspect you might be about to witness the live-action version of 50 Shades of Bull. Oh boy. Someone's callers turn intensely, hold each other's gaze for a moment. Suspect that this is the kind of Miltank that brings all the bulls to the yard in daylight. Oh boy. Let it be known that I have that warning at the start for a reason. I think there's one more over here. Intensely, Miltank Senpai doesn't seem to notice him. Aww. Alright. You know what? We're already about halfway there. So, yeah, we'll just go along for the ride. Now, there are some other options for Pokemon that you can catch around here. At nighttime, you can get a Carablast, which, if you have a Link Stone, you can evolve it right away. And Escavalier is widely regarded as one of the best options to fight against Radimus with. But we have our own options for that, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Now, go up through here. Should be getting close to the end here. Wrong side. Down around here. Alright, so we're at the end here. That hiker and this ranger usually denotes that. Just go up this ledge here, and this one up here. One more. One last ranger, and here we go. So now we're just going to dismount, because we're going to be forced to dismount the Tauros once we get into the labyrinth. And we're just going to walk on back to the castle. Now remember, you have the option to go all the way back to the castle from Adrian's gym in the Coral Ward, should you have chosen to. But we didn't, because we had a few things we want to take care of first. But that's all taken care of now, so now we just have to go back the long way. And once we walk in, Gardevoir, you're back! But of course, my dear. Oh, how I've missed you. Now, don't you go off disappearing like that again, please. Something they need to fix right there. Besides, I had my Gallade in shining armor come all the way down to rescue me. There was hardly much rescuing involved, but indeed. Oh my god, I never noticed that he actually has like a Gallade-shaped hat on. Oh wow. The perceived crisis has been averted. Oh Master, you are so wonderful. I'm pleased to be in service to you. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I am but a humble galade. Speaking of which, why do you keep changing into all these silly hats? You wound me. There's nothing silly about them. But to answer your question, why not? I simply choose the right hat for the right job. Isn't that sensible? I'm afraid the peasantry knows nothing of my master's fine taste of fashion. I find them most amusing, don't you think so? Yes, well, speaking of non sequitur transitions, I believe I have somebody to introduce to you all. If you would be so kind as to step aside, Earl. Please enter. That's everybody. I would like you to meet the state's newest butler, Elias. I am pleased to serve. Oh boy. Do let me know if there's anything I may do to make your stay with us more comfortable. Why? Ah, dear Luna, you look as if you've seen a ghost. It's not a ghost she's seen, it's her father. I'm confused by your words. Master is my father and none other. Indeed, it is a strange thing to accuse our new attendant of. Elias, do tell. Is this girl your daughter? She is not. And as she claims me to be her parent, I believe that this issue can be laid to rest. But I don't like the feeling of that person. I wish to leave. I beg your pardon. Luna, darling, come back. Oh dear. Have I offended? Through no fault of your own, surely. But pay it no mind. I understand that you have procured a certain rare object. Will you please give it to me? Yes, my lord. I believe this is the object to which you refer. Elias handed over the amethyst pendant. That will be all. Dismissed. Understood, my lord. That's Anna's pendant. Elle took it before. Yes, you did say something to that effect. I then meant to ask you, Earl, exactly how did you come by this object? Of course, I should know better than to ask such a question to a player character with no dot. That line always gets me. So perhaps your friend will tell me. Wait, what did you just say? Will you tell me where this came from? It belongs to a friend of ours, and she'll be wanting that back, you know? Such a precious thing to lose. Believe me, none could understand better than I. But in understanding, it is with all my greatest sympathy that I will refuse to return it to you. For just this once, I will implore you to acquiesce me on faith alone. I will keep this object, and you will not find your trust abused. Now, on to lighter matters. I believe we have a gym challenge to get underway, do we not? You will find the doors to the challenge hall open. Best of luck to you. I'm beginning to doubt if siding with him was really the right thing to do. He acts so strange and just ran off with Anna's pendant like that. And the fact that Elias had it, doesn't that mean that he was... this is weird. Yeah, but... I feel safer knowing that Radimus has it, because he doesn't seem like the guy that would betray us. In any case, we are now ready for our gym battle. But of course we have to go through a gym puzzle. Here we are, live at the Van Hanen Castle Gym with the challenger, Mystik Earl, endeavoring to earn their 8th official Reborn League badge. Will he fly, or will he fall? We'll find out soon, but the gym battle alone is not the only trial that yet awaits our eager hero. Master, would you do the honors? Naturally, allow me to explain. As you may have heard, Master is a world-renowned master of chess. Was I not going to do the honor? Sorry. Master, the floor is yours. And speaking of the floor, you will notice it is arranged like a chessboard. Now, of course, it would be all too unfair of me to ask you to face off against me in such a game. Fear not, I will not be so unscrupulous. Here, instead, is your task. Obeying the normal rules of each chess piece, arrange your pieces in such a way that I am placed in checkmate. There are also new restrictions on each of us. I may not move my pieces. However, you may not capture them. All pieces still are considered to attack their normal territory. In other words, you have an infinite number of turns to find a solution of checkmate, with my pieces locked into their present positions. When you think you have found a solution, please access the door below to check. Finally, if you have any questions regarding the normal rules of pieces or play, my butler will address them in the room on the left. Best of luck to you. So, yeah. Let's actually go into that room on the left just to take a look and see what we have. So each of the chess pieces are actually modeled after Pokemon. We have an item down here, a Psychic Memory. That's always nice to grab. So as you can imagine, the King and Queen are represented by Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Escavalier represents the Knight. Golurk is the Rook. Bisharp is the Bishop, and Pawniard is the Pawn. So what we have here is we've got just the lone king in the corner, along with a rook and our own king. So this is actually going to be easy. We are just going to move our piece here. Are you quite through? Shall we check the board? Very well. Indeed, that would be checkmate. Very good. However, there's one more trial for this room. In a normal chess game, one only need corner the king for the game to be over. Alas, this is not a normal chess game. Our king will fight back. I'll leave you to that one. I'll be waiting at the end. See you soon. So yeah, once we get checkmate, we have to fight a trainer. And as you would imagine, this is all in the chessboard field. And we have the perfect way to destroy the chessboard field. Ouch. But that's simple enough. Onward, Your Majesty. Yep. Before we do, I just do want to heal up quickly. Hey, Mystik Earl. They let me up here for this one. Figured I'd get bored waiting out there. Haha. Anyway, I'm not great at chess, but I'll bet you can figure this one out, right? Alright, so we've got just a bishop, a knight, and a rook. Alright, let's see. Our bishop is on black. Okay. Here, that puts him there. Nope. Hold on. Nope, no. I can't. Alright, exit, come back. And I think that should work. Unless... yeah, I think we can actually reset our pieces here. No. Alright, alright, I think I see what I can do here. Alright, I think I know what I need to do. So, I'm going to push our knight in this crevice so that we can claim here and here. It's going to allow me to move this up here. Nope. Takes care of those, and then Yep, that looks right. Wait, is Black even in check right now? No, he's not, actually. Okay, well... Yep, that's it. Let's actually switch out Primate from our top slot. And let's put Drapion in. He needs more experience. Sigilith. Attack slash. Okay. Alright. Takes care of that one. Whew. How do you do, Challenger? I will be your attendant for this match, so please inform me if there is any way in which I may be of service. It is with some remorse that I admit I am barred from divulging the solution to this puzzle, but I will offer what clues I may. For instance, here, Infinite Potential will be your guiding force. Please begin. Alright, so we've got quite a few pawns. We've got 4 pawns, both of our bishops, both of our rooks, and a bishop, along with, I believe, our queen. Yeah, that is our queen. Looks like he's in a castling position. Alright, let me see here. Oh, looks like we have a pawn down here. Alright. Yep, okay. Let me see. No. I'll try to land them over here. Let's see if it's gonna work. Oh no, it can. As we move up one over here, move over this way, down here, up here. Alright, yeah, so that is a possibility. Okay. Now we just need promote this pawn. I'll try this. I know there's a way for him to get into this black square. Yep. That's exactly what we had to do. Alright. It looks like it would be something you wouldn't truly expect to happen, but it's easier than what they give you with everything that's there. I do remember one of the puzzles being like that. Nice and easy. Okay. And I believe this is the last puzzle. Some on the final trial. Yep. Alright, so looking at what we have our king, we have both knights, a bishop, and a pawn. That's a black piece in front of our king, yeah. His king is right there. Let's see. We can promote our pawn. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. First I want to see what it is that I want. Is there a space open behind the king? There is. Our bishop is on white. Okay. If I can get the bishop here, I'll be able to claim him in those two. I think I want to make my pawn into another bishop, so that we have a bishop on black. Claim these two, which means we need to get a knight in here. Bishop. And down. There. We want... Nope. Okay, I think what we can actually do is this. Yep. Alright. Check it. So close. Well, it's true the king cannot escape check that way. The queen can just take your bishop, freeing their king, and attacking yours at once. The between. Oh, yeah, so we want to go... Shit. That way. Made an illegal move. King is wide open to enemy attack. Moved into check. What even is this piece behind us? Oh. Yeah, we can do this. Seems you've solved it. Alright. Yeah, so that was a pretty grueling one. But we were able to solve it. And I didn't even have to look it up this time. Oh boy, Wobbuffet. Shadow tag, yep. Let's go with Fell Stinger. It won't do that much. It still did at least 45. Are you shitting me? Okay. Well, thankfully Decidueye is resistant to fighting moves. So this Wobbuffet cannot kill us. Failed. Ah, it's going for Destiny. You cheeky bastard. My Destiny Bond failed. Haha. That's right, because it now fails when used multiple times in a row. Alright, I think we're at a pretty good level for this. So let's go ahead and heal up. Okay, so as we've established, Stomping Tantrum will take care of the chessboard arena, which is a big reason why we are going to lead off with Primeape. Because we want to get rid of that as soon as possible, because it's just going to be one big headache after another. So I think we're actually pretty good in being able to finish this in one attempt. So let's give it a shot. Yes, I am ready. Magic Gardevoir. 6-on-6 double battle. So yeah, we've got a double battle ahead of us for this gym fight. And this could go either very well or very poorly. So he's got Reuniclus and Gallade for his opening variation. I'm gonna go straight ahead and Stomping Tantrum. And I'm also going to use Fake Out so that we get the advantage of the chessboard for it and stop Reuniclus from doing whatever he's going to do, which most likely is going to be Trick Room. Alright, so Gallade uses a knockoff. That's likely going to take out Meowstic. Yup. At the very least, Meowstic did what we wanted it to do. And that's stop the setup of Trick Room. So now I'm going to bring in Drapion. And now I think I'm just going to go for an Outrage with Primeape, because I don't expect him to be doing too much after this. Gallade. Drapion's going to knock off Reuniclus just to get rid of that leftovers. Nice, it took him out completely. And he's going for a close combat. Alright. On Primeape, interestingly. Ooh. Wow. Now, I believe this Gallade actually has Justified instead of Steadfast, so you don't want to hit it with a Dark move. Malamar, we can just hit it with Fell Stinger. That's going to be quite effective. Alright, Gallade's down. Oh, Drapion! Oh, yeah. Yep, I think we just won this one with that. Slowking and Metagross. Let's see. Metagross is the bigger threat. Alright, Primeape, you're down. This should take out Metagross with our +3. Nice. Nice. Ooh, Scald. And of course it gets the burn. But we're at +3, so that should kind of counteract it. I think we can go with Decidueye at this point. Oh wow, he's actually down to his last 2 already. Huh. Okay, what do I do here? Yeah, I'll Leaf Blade the Slowking, and I'll attempt the knockoff on Gardevoir. Nice. Still did half damage, even with the burn. That's not that bad. All right, Slowking's down. Yeah, we we just steamrolled this gym. Go for it. We're pretty much golden. Using the Ultra Potion now, but that's not going to save him. It's 2 against 1. Spirit Shackle gets the super effective, and Earth Power for the cleanup. Whew. And that's checkmate, indeed. And Elias is gone. Endgame is ever painting, but that is a battle worthy of its victory, as you are now worthy of the Millennium Badge. Pokemon up to level 65, so our Araquanid is still over-leveled. One more special prize, we get Trick Room. Had we not faked out Reuniclus, it would have set up the Trick Room. And I believe his Slowking has the ability to do that as well. Oh, dear Luna, will we be facing Mystik Earl here or in the valley? Oh, I should much prefer the valley, if it may be so. Didn't know, Mystik Earl, I too am a gym leader of Reborn. But the stones and shadows of the rabbit hole we call Eola Valley make such an excellent background for a battle. After all, we're better than the Valley of the Shadow of Death to stage a challenge upon the most beautiful type Darkness. Was that one planned? I would think not. No, at least it was certainly nothing I did. Perhaps something has happened to our power. Let us quit this place for now. Ever feared and misunderstood, for it was in darkness hence I came, in darkness hence I shall leave. Well, just you and me now, Mystik Earl. Alone. In the dark. I need an adult! Do you feel the moment? I'm just kidding with you. Calm down. See you on the flip side. But yeah, everything's pretty much darkened out now. You can still pretty much navigate your way through. It's not pitch black. And you don't really need flash to brighten up this area. Well met, young master. Please follow me. I have already secured an escape route from our assailants. This way, swiftly. I don't trust you. As they say, checkmate. I know it! Should not have remained under the swine spell for long. And yet why, knowing that would be the case, would he allow me into his estate? Blah blah blah. I'm all the easier to reclaim her. Of course, I'll suffer none to stand in my way. Though it's hardly only my way you've been in now, isn't it? Solaris has told me all I need to know about your impotent meddling with Team Meteor. I shall not permit you to interfere with their divine purpose. Eradicate the unclean city, restore the ruin below it to greatness. To all who would thwart that design, judgment shall... Nidoking! They caught Luna! They should have captured you as well. Yeah, well, I don't go down without a fight, or at least some sweet talk first. Your lecherous implications only condemn you further. Do you believe that the two of you together can best me? Want to find out? Do not mistake my little experiment of drawing on our Lord Arceus' power as the limit of my own ability. Your ability doesn't matter right now. I know what I gotta do. Because I know that Mystik Earl's team is all messed up from that gym battle. That's why you waited to act until now, right? So I'll fight you myself. Earl's passed me a long time ago, so even if I do lose, it doesn't matter. So you go on, Earl. I'll hold him up while you get out of here. Rescuing Luna's up to you now, okay? How noble a sacrifice. You know who I am, don't you? Yep, I figured it out. You're one of the elite. I only resent that you have to side with these meteor goons. Bow before the Lord, blah blah blah. So yeah, Elias is actually one of the Elite Four. And because we can't get back into the castle, we actually have a shard to use. Now, if we attempt to leave, you can see we've got a meteor grunt down there. And another one over here. Caught you. But yep, it looks like we're trapped here now. Alright, let's, not the best move to use against this thing, but hey, it damn well worked. Alright. About to send in Scolipede. Got Meowstic for, well, Bug. Psychic should still be enough. Oh yeah. Worried about nothing. But an Aggron, okay. Back to Primeape, I guess. Use that close combat once again. Also, we weren't that beat up from the battle with Radimus. We lost, what, 3 Pokemon? still had the 3 that we had were still fresh. So it wasn't too bad, but again, going up against a member of the Elite Four, no. But yeah, we can't do anything here, so our only option is to fight this guy. And by this guy, I don't mean this Kecleon, I mean this Grunt, and hold it right there. Was that convincing? Yep, it's Radimus. Choose the right hat for the right job. Almost makes me look suspicious. Yeah, that you had a meteor outfit. I cannot stay long, but allow me to leave you with this. Firstly, as you must have heard, they have captured Luna. And unfortunately, I had not the foresight to teach Luna to teleport as well, though if I could. More importantly, Elias may portray himself as a holy man, but his true nature has been made clear. However, Team Meteor is not the only shady dealing he has. I have a hunch on where Luna will be taken, but for reasons of my own, I must make myself scarce. I ask you follow it in my stead. I suspect she will be somewhere around 7th Street in Reborn City. If you can't find that place, I suggest you contact someone who's a bit more familiar with the city's back alley dealings. A gang leader of some sort should suffice. Do you know anyone like that? We do! Ta-da! He's gonna keep hold of the amethyst pendant. So yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to Radimus for a bit, and we actually have an escape route now thanks to walking on the hedges themselves. So he mentioned a gang leader of some sorts. This is why we wanted to do that. Excuse me. We wanted to do the whole Aqua Gang, Magma Gang side quest way back when we were in the Lapis Ward. So that's where we're going to go right now. Because we need to speak to Maxwell. So he should be able to get us into 7th Street. However, before we do, we're going to head over to the Lapis Ward. Because there's a couple of things that we need to look at first. So as you can see here, we've got 4th Street, which is this, pretty much this street here. If we check this sign, we've got more 4th Street. We got 3rd Street right here. This is 4th. We have 5th. But surprisingly, no 6th or even 7th. So if there's no 6th, how can there be a 7th, you ask? Well, let's talk to Maxwell and figure out the mystery. Naturally, if you had chosen to side with the Aqua Gang, you would speak with Archer instead, who is actually in the Lapis Ward. You ever need us for anything? You just give the say-so. We're family and we got your back. You wanted 7th Street, huh? Cool. You won't find it looking around up here, that's for sure. See, there's a strange thing with the street numbers in Reborn. In Peridot, you've got 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Then Opal Bridge is 5th and 6th. But in the Obsidian Ward, the next one is 8th. And that's just it. 7th Street ain't no ordinary avenue. 7th Street is Reborn's very own black market. It's civilians and city officials don't even know about it. It's completely solid. So we can totally hook you up. We've got a place in Lapis, bit south of 4th and Hydrangea. Check it out, and you'll be in no problem. Go on and chase your glory, baby. So yeah, we actually are going to have access to pretty much what is the black market of this game. And let me tell you, we now have access to a fuck ton of things because of that. Like, you guys don't even know. I will show you right now. So, the entrance to 7th Street depends on which gang you aligned yourself with. If you aligned yourself with the Magma gang, you would be going into this building here. If you aligned yourself with the Aqua gang, it would be this building here. So if we go in here, you can see there's no one here to let us in. That's because we are not part of the Aqua gang. Now, if we go in here... Hello, admittance to these apartments is for tenants only. Therefore, please go on. Yep. Hey, where are we going? We're going to 7th Street. Alright. So, yeah, this is a pretty shady place. As you would imagine a black market to be. So here we've actually got some Magma gang members, and they're doing, they have their own little shops. Spice of nice, just kidding, blah blah blah. Of course, if you were with Magma gang, with Aqua gang, the Magma gang members would be replaced with them. So, here, we can actually buy blast powder. If you recall, whenever we used our mining kits on those rocks, they left behind their lower half. With the blast powder, we can now excavate those lower halves of the rocks. So I'm just going to pick up a few because they're pretty expensive right now, so that we can use them to show you guys once we get into it. Bro, you got any rare candy to spare? Spare candy, that's good. Yeah, we will in a second. So we've got a vendor here, and he's got some random items. We got a soul candle. We're definitely going to want another one of these. If you recall, we used ours at the cemetery for Pumpkaboo. But if you're training up like a Farfetch'd or a Pikachu, this is where you get your light ball and stick easily. Floatstone, binding band, oval stone in case you don't have any for mining. You get a charcoal here if you don't have any. And we actually have some trainer fights down here as well. Street Rat Kevin with a Bruxish. That's new. Psychic Bangs. Ooh. Yeah, Primate, you're going down from that. I know it. Okay. Well, Drapion, come on in for the cleanup. Okay. So, what else is down here? Well, we've got this locked door. We can't do anything about that yet. We've got another trainer right here that we're just going to speed through. It's actually a member of the Aqua gang. So, yeah, again, if you're aligned with Aqua, it'll be a Magma gang member. So, you're not done dealing with this little gang war. But you're getting pretty close to the end of having to deal with these guys. Naturally, you'll still associate with them whenever you want to come back down here, but for story purposes, we're nearing the end of this whole little Game War side quest. Alright, what's next? Sharpedo. I've got long reach. I don't have to worry about rough skin. That is, if it has rough skin. Wow, it's actually faster. Oh, sorry, Decidueye. Oh, he lived. Huh. The Sharpedo's not going to live, though. I don't even think we needed that critical hit. For Alligator, stay in and use Leaf Blade once more. And we actually... Oh no, we don't have Overgrow. I was about to say, we're actually getting the Overgrow boost, but nope, we don't have Overgrow, we have Long Reach. Alright, oh, that's Crack, okay. Talk to this girl. Still nothing? Doesn't anywhere have it? Oh, sorry, you can go ahead. I'm not online or anything. Even a place like this won't sell what I need. My husband is seriously ill. I've been looking all over for anything that might cure him. And I heard a rumor about a certain herb, but I can't find it anywhere. Not that I'm surprised. It's rare to find someone willing to cut off... Oh, well, never mind. That plant you have, that wouldn't happen to be oddish weed, would it? Really? I almost hate to ask, but would you be willing to give me that? It's for my husband. This is what we wanted the oddish weed for. And based on what she said about having to cut it off, well, I think we know what happened. This really is it. Thank you so much. I was beginning to lose hope I would ever be able to find any. Oh, I wish I could repay you somehow. Oh, actually, I suppose you must be a trainer, right? I've been breeding some Pokemon lately, and I have an extra egg. Do you want it? Oh, your party is full. Could you make room and then come get it? Sure we can. And I do believe... Oh. I do believe we have to fight this guy if we want to access that building. Because that building should have a PC for us to use. Oh wow, we weren't even able to take out the Sharpedo. Well, at the very least, it wasted its turn. Or not. We're still faster, though. Hey, I'm not complaining. 57, that's nice. Quiet, sir. Okay. And Decidueye. Almost there. Ludicolo. Let's go Drapion. You've got Poison Fang. And I suppose you also have Fell Stinger. Not that that would matter in this case, it's the last Pokemon. Ooh, got the Toxic Poison, okay. That's... really doesn't matter too much. Alright, Fell Stinger. Just because. Attack rose drastically. And we get that level up, that's nice. Alright, is this? Yes it is, okay. Got a heal spot. And let's actually leave Primate in the box for the time being. Because I don't want Primate to be getting too overpowered. Especially since we're coming up to a dark gym. Alright, so the egg that she gives us. It's a Chespin egg! So if you didn't get to choose Chespin, you now have one. Granted, I don't plan on hatching it, so into the box it goes, along with all the other eggs. Now, who do I want? I suppose we could start powering up Heracross, but I do kind of want to fix up his abilities before I do that. Rabombi really hasn't been seeing any use at all, so I suppose we'll take her out and just power her up a bit. Of course, I'll do that off screen. I believe. Yep, we have one of few move tutors here. Fortunately, not a whole lot of good moves from this one. But if we go in here, we can actually talk to this person. Don't worry, my darling. I won't leave you in this state for long. Oh, street trash blew in. I'll have to ask you to leave. Orderly Nadria sent out a Mimikyu. Oh boy. Alright, bust the disguise. Let's go for the sword stance. Unless it has Shadow Sneak, we should be able to take it out with Shadow Ball. What did I just say? Oh, we lived. Oh, it lived. Okay. Let's go with Kling Klang. Get that gear grind in there. Ooh, Serena. Go with Camerupt. And Lava Plume. High jump kick. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh. Burn. Burn! I jump and miss. Oh man! Oh boy, that was awesome. Miss Magius. Drapion. And Night Slash. That should be enough to take it out. Almost. Yeah, it's packing Thunderbolt. Well. Take that out. And we cleared that. Pity. Even though you won, if you're here to steal our research, I won't allow it. I've worked too hard to bring this to life, to let it go again. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? It's taken us months to get this far, and even now, all we have is the main body, control system, and framework. Do you know what it is? No. Then, could it be that you're not here to steal it after all? Perhaps you could be a blessing for us. Of course, he's still not complete. There's much more we have to do to bring him to life. You see, we've had some setbacks in development, and as a result, our funding has really run dry. I'll do anything I can to finish him, but if we can't get the right parts, then we're at an impasse. All we need now is the organic components that bring him to life. Say, you're clearly a competent trainer. Would you be willing to help us finish my baby? Sure. Ah, lucky. I knew you'd understand. Very well. I think the tasks I have for you will be perfectly in line with your skill set. Firstly, I'd like you to find a Carvana and give it to me. Any will do. I'll take it from there. So yeah, we actually need to get 3 Pokemon for her. This is actually new to this game, this release. So this is something that I actually looked up ahead of time because we actually get access to a Pokemon that I really want to use. So sorry, Rabombi, you're back in the PC for now. I will put Klinkling in and Drapion because we really only need 3 to bring 3 things to her. Not any of our potentials, definitely not any of our shinies. But as you can see, I have all 3 Pokemon ready to go. We've got Carvana. Now, Carvana you can get either... You'll get it if you choose the Aqua Gang as your gang of choice. You'll get it instead of the Houndour that we ended up getting. Unpheasant, you can, as you know, we can get Pidove in the Obsidian Slums. And Luxray, unfortunately, you can only get as a Shanks from the game corner in the Opal Ward? No. No. The game corner in that ward up there. Yeah. It does cost 5,000 coins. So I was able to rack those up thanks to my Voltorb flip skills. So here we're going to give her the Carvana. This is one that... Also, if you didn't get Carvana from the Aqua Gang side quest, you can fish for them with a good rod in their alleyway, in that little pool of water back there, back when we were getting all those Barboaches. I'll handle this from here, but there's another Pokemon we'll need. Unpheasant this time. Either gender is okay. I know you'll do great. Yep, here you go, Unpheasant. Gorgeous to become. You are a treasure. There's just one more thing I need, okay? This time, we need a Luxray. Come back to me with it soon, okay? Yep. Giving up a Luxray. I'll need time, but if you come back a little bit later, then our precious will surely be ready. So, yeah, we will come back later. In fact, all we need to do is just leave 7th Street and come back to get everything back in order. So I'm actually gonna set up a team to help prepare us for this. Noivern will be useful with Super Fang. And I suppose... we can do some protecting to kind of stall out. Alright, so I'm actually going to leave it at that because we are a little bit over time, so we'll figure out what we're going to get next time. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more great content, and don't forget to use the code down below for 10% off all purchases of $20 or more. Until then, we will see you guys next time.